everyone! Welcome to tonight's Big Brother Canada 10 chat.
Oh, hi. It's time to talk about Baby Can.
And it's a mess.
Oh my god, it's terrible.
Last time, terrible but amazing?
Terrible but incredulous.
Terrible gameplay, amazing entertainment.
Kind of.
Amazing entertainment.
Last time Jay was evicted and Kyle won HOH. And I wanted to take a dump in a diaper because I thought, wow, this is going to be terrible for a different reason.
Yeah.
I thought, wow.
I never expected what's been going down this week to be happening.
No.
It's been wild. But before we get into it all...
Did they drop him on his head or something?
I don't know.
Did he hit something when he went on that sled?
I don't know. I think it's just mostly a power trip, but we'll get there. So, last time we saw, there were 2 rogue votes for Jay to stay.
Two hinkies.
We know they were Kyle and Herman. I didn't know that they did not come up with this plan together. They made these votes separately. Which is very interesting. So Kyle, now that he's the HOH and seeing that there was another rogue vote, was like, okay, I was one of them. And he tried to frame it like, oh, I didn't want Jay to go out unanimously. Like, out of respect, I voted for Jay.
But Jay wanted to go out unanimously. So, like...
Kyle's BSing. Kyle admitted.
Well, obviously.
Kyle admitted that he was trying to frame Jess, but he didn't have to be the one to do it because there was another rogue vote. Herman did not own up to his.
Well, the house is assuming that it was Jess that did the other rogue, the hinky vote.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Jess was very upset that somebody was trying to frame them.
I don't blame them.
Yeah.
All right, so Kyle is just thrilled that he won the HOH.
I think he's the only one who's happy about this.
I think so.
I mean, even his own allies.
I thought Moose was pretty happy at first because Moose was like, oh I can put my feet up. I feel safe. I mean, I don't have to worry.
He's got multiple alliances with Kyle. Yeah. He's got the Savage 7. He's got the Boys Squad.
He's got the dinghies.
What is that?
I don't know. I just made one up.
Oh, okay.
All right. So there's even a new alliance, but you said it wasn't new.
This is from way back. This is from like the first week of feeds.
The Retreat Alliance. Kyle, Gino, Herman, JC Lynn, and Steph.
Yeah. They are working together.
I never heard of it.
No. Honestly, the guys do not take this alliance seriously. It was like they just wanted some more numbers, so they pulled in JC Lynn and Steph, but they are not loyal to this alliance long term.
Well, Jess is very upset
about these votes.
About the vote.
So they're going around telling people, it was not me, I promise you. And JC Lynn's like, yeah, I believe you, sure.
So you didn't vote? Oh, wait, so it wasn't you?
Yeah, what? I don't know that she was fully paying attention during that conversation.
I don't think so either. All right, well, Betty is worried that she's going to be nominated.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle has been saying for days leading up to his HOH win that if he won, he would put Betty up on the block.
And I just have to say, Kyle as the HOH this week is the absolute worst.
Yeah.
This is like the worst case scenario for getting rid of people just because it's insanity.
Yeah, it's been actually insane.
Actually insanity.
I'm exhausted, and I was off yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted just from the last few days from today. Oh, my gosh.
I've never seen such a mess.
Thomas had never seen such a mess.
No.
But,
neither has Janet.
Yeah, Betty and Jess specifically were like, oh, my God, Kyle is in the boys club. Mm-hmm. He won't even talk real game with some of us, so they're not looking forward to this.
No.
All right.
All right, it's time for Kyle's HOH room, and he did it in the most obnoxious way possible.
Everything about it just screams like, look at me! Everyone pay attention to me! It was like Jenna Maroney on 30 Rock.
Listen up, Fives, it's Hannah speaking.
Stepping into an elevator and singing Wind Beneath My Wings to get everyone's love and adoration.
Oh my God. So it was pretty standard.
We didn't get to hear Kyle's letter.
No. I wonder if it was saying, don't let the power go to your head.
I don't know. But he got his pictures.
He modeled his outfit. Mm-hmm. He slapped his ankle. I don't know what that was about, but I just
Is that like the new...
I guess. It was so obnoxious, though.
I don't know. But a lot of these house guests realize, I need to get to work. I need to tell Kyle whatever he needs to hear. And just make sure I don't go up on the block.
Jess is up first. So they go up to the HOH room and they say, how do I convince you to work with me?
Okay, this conversation was wild. On the feeds,
it really was.
On the show, all of it. So at first Jess was saying, like, I want to work with you. I think we could go far into this game together. And Kyle was like, no, I don't see how I can work with you. Like, you're such a big threat. And then Kyle was talking about how he just has this image of Jess winning HOH and taking him out because he says that Jess is the only person who can do it or something.
He's going to go by their hand.
Yeah, that's what Kyle is saying.
Well, they had a vision of their own and that they
Jess
told
is
Kyle
really
about.
Playing this perfectly.
I had a vision, a tall, broad-shouldered male.
I'd have to win him over with love.
Kyle got out a spoon and started eating it up.
Kyle specifically wanted to hear from people that they were guaranteeing him safety until jury. He really wants to make it to jury.
Right.
He's talking it up how he wants to be a Big Brother legend, all this stuff. So Jess saying, like, I want to work with you deep into this game, that is working on Kyle.
That's what Kyle wants to hear.
Kyle...
Let's work together.
Yes. Kyle also needs a little ego boost. So they didn't show it, but...
by a little, we mean a lot.
Yeah, during this conversation, Kyle was like, oh, I think that you and I are, like, the two best players in here. Canada deserves to see us go against each other when the lights are the brightest. Like, it wouldn't be good for me to go after you week 3. So Kyle was like, you know what, Jess? Yes, I'm going to keep you safe. I want to work with you. Whew, it was a lot.
And I said, wow.
Yeah.
All right, next up, Betty and JC Lynn have a chat.
Okay, we got to mention that there's a showmance at least once an episode because we don't want everyone to forget.
Well, JC Lynn is all saying, I'm going to cut Gino at the end. You know, I'm not going to let this get in the way of my game.
If you can get to the end before the guys' alliance cuts you.
Wait, there's a boys' alliance? Who's in it?
Okay, so they're suspecting it's probably, I don't know, the 3 dudes that are always together.
Oh, you mean Marty, Gino, and Kyle?
Makes sense.
Maybe some others.
Yeah,
Who knows?
They were thinking maybe Moose, maybe Herman, which is funny because the original Bros Alliance did include Moose, and then they were like, we're getting rid of him, and we're swapping him out for Herman.
Ooh. So
they noticed that that 4th person was a little bit iffy, which is interesting. But JC Lynn really frustrates me with this whole guys alliance thing.
Yeah.
Because there are times when I'm like, oh yeah, she gets it, she knows. And then there are other times where
she just forgot what she said.
Or where she's just like, oh, there's no way there's a guys alliance. Like, that's so stupid. It's not a boy-girl thing. Like, what? But in these diary rooms...
Somebody needs to start thinking with their head.
In these diary rooms, it seems like she's accepting that there could be a guys alliance and something needs to be done about it. So during this conversation, JC Lynn also let Betty know, when you go and talk to Kyle, make sure you promise him safety. That's what he wants to hear. And Betty was like, I'll promise him all the safety in the world. Doesn't mean I'm actually going to follow through.
That's right, because you don't have to cash those checks. You can let them bounce.
That's right. All right.
So Betty goes to talk to Kyle. And she says, I'm not coming after you. Don't put me up, but you could put me up if you wanted to put me up. I'll pretty much do anything you want, because, like...
Betty's ready to promise the world and not necessarily follow through on it.
That's great.
Yeah, this conversation was not really going anywhere because Kyle had it in his mind that Betty was going to be going up no matter what this week.
Right.
And I just have to say, this whole thing just feels like so long ago. We've been on such a long journey since that.
It has been a very long journey.
Oh my God. So Betty was not getting the warm and fuzzies after this conversation with Kyle.
Not to worry, Betty. Let's talk about Kyle and Moose.
Okay.
I know, but we can't believe it. But we cannot believe it. So Moose goes up to the HOH. And they're all attaboying each other. Oh, we know each other from uni.
Yes, they did know each other before the show. I don't think they knew each other well. Well, it seems like Kyle knew Moose a lot more than Moose knew Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like somebody might be a little bit jealous.
Is it Todrick and Carson?
Still get jealous.
That's what it feels like.
All right, well, multiple people have been saying Steph should go up on the block. Says
Right.
Moose.
I mean, people have mentioned Steph, but nobody's like, you have to get Steph out.
No. All right, so Kyle took that as Steph should go up on the block.
Yeah. I mean, now that Kyle is not putting Jess up on the block, he's got to find somebody else. And he's aligned with a lot of people, so he's running out of options here.
Yeah, the short list is getting shorter.
Yes. So at this point in the process, Kyle was thinking, I'm going to stay loyal to the Savage Seven because I want to make it to jury. And I think with the group of 7, I'll have the numbers to do so. So he was like, you know what? The retreat is like a throwaway alliance anyway. I don't care. Right. I'm going to put up Steph, and Steph is going to be the target.
Okay. So Kyle and JC Lynn have a chat, and
Kyle lets her know.
There's no guys alliance. There is no guys alliance. Blah, blah, blah.
Ridiculous.
Obviously
he's not going to admit to it, but...
And by the way, Steph's going up.
What? And honestly, JC Lynn, even though she was surprised to hear it, she wasn't upset about it.
No.
Because Kyle sold it as people are looking at you and Steph as a duo. And people are throwing out Steph's name. So you do not want to be associated with her because there's going to be a target on you. So we need to get Steph out of here and you'll be okay. And JC Lynn was like, yes, I like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Kyle and Steph have their little chat.
It's time to break the news to Steph that she's going to be
Kyle
going up on the block.
I got some bad news. I got some bad news to tell you. I'm putting you up. And she said, no, you're not.
No!
What are you talking about?
Yeah, so she's, pissed with a capital P.
Ooh.
And she wants to know, why am I going up? Who's saying that I'm targeting you? Blah, blah, blah.
Me?
Well, I mean, it's not a blindside. He's telling her.
I know, but, like, why all of a sudden?
Like, where is this coming from?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, Kyle is not really naming names, but he does say, okay, Moose did drop your name.
Yeah.
So, Steph is like, oh, Moose is dropping my name? Well, I'm going to go get him.
Oh, and so she dragged him up to the HOH room. She's like, you better get your ass up here.
He's like, I'm trying to make food. She's like, I don't care. Get up here.
Yeah. All right, so
she's calling him out and being like, why am I hearing that you're dropping my name? Moose was like, I don't know what you're talking about. What?
Everybody's listening outside the door.
I mean, apparently you could hear the yelling throughout the house.
Well, yeah. I mean, the walls are pretty cheap. It's a set.
It echoes, right? It's a big warehouse. So.
Exactly.
Yeah, everybody was hearing this. And Kyle was just sitting there in awe as Moose was able to lie through this conversation and talk Steph down because she was very upset when they started, and then Moose was able to calm her down. And Kyle was just like, I know that Moose is lying, blah, blah, blah. So now Kyle's wondering, should I target Moose?
He lied really good.
I don't want to play Moose's game.
Really easy for him to lie. What is he lying about to me about?
So we'll come back to that.
All right, well, it's time for a little Wendy's date.
Ah!
Young, coquettish Kevin and Kyle are having their Wendy's, and the video delivery is John Party.
Yeah, season 2 winner.
Than the one and only John Party.
That's right, and his advice was just so good.
So timely.
So good. So
Don't
good
let the
for Kyle
power
specifically.
Go to your head.
You know, use this time to strengthen alliances, build new alliances, but yeah, don't let the power go to your head, Kyle Moore.
Oh my god.
I don't think he was listening.
I don't think so either.
I think he was waiting to figure out, like, what he was going to say back to this video.
Yes.
He wasn't listening to what John was saying.
All right, well, Kyle is really letting loose. He's telling Kevin everything.
I mean, to be fair, Kyle has been telling everyone everything about his game.
Kyle's giving him names of alliances.
The retreat, talking about working with Steph and JC Lynn and all them.
Kevin said, this is the best Wendy's date I ever had.
I mean, Kevin...
I ever did have.
Yeah, Kevin is just sitting back and taking all this info in.
It's a villain's picnic.
Yeah.
Kyle tells Herman, I don't trust Moose.
And Herman's like, what?
Yeah.
You're not about to go after one of our own alliance members, are you?
Uh-huh.
Yes, he is. And Moose, Herman is not a fan of this. Herman is like, I don't know what Kyle's doing right now, but I don't like it.
He has gone off the rails.
Everybody's on edge at this point because, honestly, Kyle could end up putting up anybody.
Anybody. His mom.
Yeah.
All right, so Kyle and Tanisha, Summer, and Josh, they have a little meeting.
How do you feel about the way Kyle pulled Tanisha and Summer out of their bedroom and was like, come on, I need to talk to you? It was very, come to the principal's office, or your parents are here, they dropped off your clarinet that you forgot.
Or your diarrhea medicine.
Yeah. It was a lot.
Yeah.
Also, like, just expose everything. Why don't you?
Yeah. So, Kyle tells them Moose would put up 2 from the 7.
Mm-hmm. So Kyle is like, I gotta make sure that they're on board with me targeting Moose, and it doesn't look like I'm just attacking the 7. So Kyle starts dragging Moose through the mud, and he's saying, Moose would... He said if he won HOH, he would put up 2 people from the Savage 7, which is absolutely true, and they had the receipts to prove it. Moose was like...
He needs to go!
Yeah, Moose was saying that he would have put up Herman and Tanisha. And Tanisha was like, excuse me? When she heard this.
But then he went off on this tangent about how he went to school with Moose and...
But, like, the way he revealed it, I'm about to tell you guys a big secret. From a position of power... My major was not in English.
I don't need to know this. I'm not for this.
It was a very, very dramatic. I love how Tanisha was like, who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe you work together, maybe you don't. Whatever. We don't care. But they're not happy about Kyle deciding to target Moose.
Would you be?
Probably not.
Kyle is drunk on power.
Okay, I gotta say again, Moose was being very shady last week. But still, Kyle breaking up all these alliances like this early in the game. What are you doing?
It's like week 3.
This is information that you just keep in your back pocket for a while. You don't have to blow it up right now. So, yeah, Kyle is drunk on power, maybe a Frosty from Wendy's, I don't know.
Maybe a chicken salad?
Maybe a Caesar whatever salad.
Was that chicken salad fresh, or was it, like, fermented or something?
I don't know.
But Herman and Gino are like, WTF is going on here?
I mean, Gino never has much to say. But Herman
said, Kyle's off his rocker.
Yeah.
What the F?
Yeah.
Send help, Canada. Mm-hmm. And we're hoping that Canada does send help.
Well, Canada had the opportunity to send help.
And they bonered.
Canada, I love you, but what is going on here? Okay, we know that Canada got to vote for one house guest to have safety this week. Can't be evicted. And they decided to save...
Marty?
Marty.
Why?
What a waste! Ah!
Marty was not in any trouble whatsoever.
I know. Apparently, I saw, like, online that this is, like, an East Coast thing, and they, like, all stick together, so everybody was, like, pulling really hard for Marty to win this thing. So he has safety for the week.
That was a complete waste, Canada.
Yeah.
Anyway,
love you, Canada.
On. Yeah, we love you, but what'd you do? So it's time for the Noms.
Oh my goodness.
Kyle gets up there and gives this ridiculous speech about how he's wanting to be a legend.
I mean, you will, but not for the reason you want.
For the wrong reasons.
You're going to be on par with Frenchie, Devin.
Yeah.
That's quite a group to be included in.
Yeah. I mean, we can't even think of anybody as dumb as the move that you made this week from Canada. Those were only USA references, right?
Yeah, but I mean, they're out there. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. My brain is broken from this week, honestly.
This isn't even good TV.
I mean, it is. It's fascinating to watch this unfold. It's good TV for me. I don't know about you.
I don't know.
But yeah, the 2 nominees, Steph and Moose. So Kyle nominated 2 potential numbers for himself, 2 allies, 2 alliances blown up.
And he says, I nominated you, Steph, because I heard a lot of whispers around the house that you're a threat. And I nominated you, Moose, because you gave the whispers. You give good whispers.
He was the whisperer.
Yes, he was the Kyle whisperer.
Yeah, so at this point, Moose is Kyle's target. Big time. Why would you put Moose up right away? Why would you not wait until after the veto?
Dumb. All right, so,
anyway.
Out.
Yeah.
Stephanie said, so glad I put on lashes. And,
I'm sorry, just... Come on, Steph, do something in the game.
And Moose said, I'm going to win the GD veto, and I am going to bite Kyle in the booty.
Ah! All right, sounds like fun. It's shaping up to be a fun and exciting week. So,
if you say so.
Big veto on Wednesday night, big eviction on Thursday.
As fun as this sounds, it's too exhausting.
It's exhausting,
too much.
But it's also exhilarating. But right now, I'm just exhausted. So, let us know your thoughts in the comments on all this. Thank you so much for watching.
How funny would it be if Kyle went out next week?
Oh my god.
Yes!
Yes, it would. But anyway, until next time, much love.
Love.